Oi, oi.
Hey, sea lion. How's the fishing been for you lately? Haven't been getting my huppies these days.
Pretty bad, man. I'm not finding any fresh fish to chase. I'm having to settle for this stuff.
Yeah. You know, I've been eating grass like a moose mainly. Except I just got back from a trip to Yakutat to rob some dumpsters. That was very good.
Yeah? Another weird thing, no more tides.
Well, why are there no more tides? Could be that, like, river of ice again?
Yes, that must be it. I was over there the other day. The glacier has pushed itself up against Burt Point, and no salmon have been coming through there. I haven't even been able to get through to visit my mother. It's a mess.
We're in a lake?
Yeah, and there's no outlet to this lake. Its level is rising. It's 20 meters high already.
Yeah, you're right about that. My bear trails are being engulfed by water.
Ha 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 ha. More habitat for me.
Well, you know, sea lion, no laughing matter, you know. You can't live in fresh water. You're gonna die.
Uh-oh. You're right. This water's getting fresher.
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, I can feel something in the water. I think I should go have a look at that glacier. That's scary. Several cubic kilometers of water are leaving Russel Fjord in the next day or two. Don't get caught in it. Discharge is larger than the peak discharge of the Mississippi River.
Yay! Now I'll have my bear trails back, and my trees to climb.
And I will have my salt water.
Yeah, and all that fish. I can't wait.
I hope this does not happen again.
Well, the ravens tell me that Hubbard Glacier is advancing.
The raven knows about this glacier? I'm curious about this glacier. Oi! 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 Hey! Raven! Come tell me about Hubbard Glacier! Raven! Tell me about Hubbard Glacier.
First thing you should know about is that the glacier is a huge glacier. You know, it runs 123 kilometers down those big mountains up there. You know, Mount Logan? Takes me all day to fly down it.
Okay, so it's a big glacier? But how does it get so big?
Well, there's a few things that big. First, there's big mountains up there. You know, it's high land, so it's colder. And notice the weather today?
It's raining. I love water.
Yep. We're lucky to live in a place with lots of water. Because, you know, 5 to 13 meters of water equivalent precipitation fall onto us or that glacier up there every year.
Whoa, but the glacier is ice, not snow.
Well, you might have had a snowball fight before.
Yep.
When you squeeze the snow, it gets hard. If you wait long enough, it gets even icier. Pile up enough of it, and it starts to flow like a river under its own weight.
I don't like when it flows. It ruins my fjord.
But it flows. Pretty fast, actually. About 10 meters per day.
Doesn't move that fast. We'd all be buried in ice.
Look at all the icebergs around us.
Yeah.
It flows forward, but most of it breaks off and floats away to melt. Actually, you might want to go talk to Shark. Shark knows more about that.
I'm gonna go find Shark. Shark, what are you doing there?
I'm measuring this advancing moraine. A moraine is a pile of rock that the glacier pushes along in deposits. See here, in front of the glacier, there's a slope down to 200 meters under the sea.
Oh, So is that moraine the thing that got pushed up in front of Hubbard Glacier and dammed it up against the point?
Yep. The glacier rests right on top of the moraine. The moraine helps stabilize the glacier.
Stabilize? You say stabilize? This glacier isn't stable. It's advancing, covering up my land. Grandpa said it also happened when he was a pup. Damn the fjord.
Yeah. You're smart, sea lion. It stabilizes the glacier, keeping the ice from breaking off and calving. If the glacier fell off its moraine, it would get sent back miles and miles because it would be in deep water and the ice can fall off. You may have heard tales from over in the west, like what happened to Columbia Glacier when it became unstable and retreated.
What about the advance of this glacier here? How fast is it?
It's advancing about 30 meters per year along most of its face, except over here, the tide that brings you fish through this gap fights off the advancing glacier because there's a lot of current there.
That current doesn't fight off the glacier permanently.
No, it didn't.
What will stop it?
Not much will stop it. As Raven tells me, that glacier's big. Sometime in the future, your children will face a problem. If that glacier continues to advance, it's gonna close the fjord permanently, creating the largest glacier-dammed lake on North America in historic times. I'll make sure I'm not in the fjord when that happens.
Okay, I better keep a watch on that channel. When it starts getting small, I'm going to evacuate out of there with my friends and family. But why do we have to live by this advancing glacier? We're pretty unlucky, aren't lots of other glaciers retreating?
Yeah, but again, the Hubbard Glacier rests on a stable moraine and pushes it forward, advancing. If it started getting thin due to global warming, like the Columbia Glacier, it might fall off its moraine and retreat back into the mountains, but right now it's in a stable position to advance. Its accumulation area up in the mountains is so big that it's not melting enough to slow down before it reaches the fjord and dams it.
It's like a cycle of advance and retreat. Let's call it the Tidewater Glacier cycle. A glacier starts by building a moraine that it can advance on and be stable. Eventually, it might get too thin and fall off its moraine into deep water, where it rapidly retreats back. We live by the Hubbard Glacier. It's advancing. Unlucky for us, but that's the Tidewater Glacier cycle.
Yeah, you've learned a lot, sea lion.
Thank you, Shark. I'm gonna go tell all my friends.